Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's racing show is sponsored by LiveYourFamily.com Auto Sales and DirtTrackRaceCars.com. Tonight on the Josh Long for Throttle Racing Show, #1 on YouTube, we have with us Kodi Waldrop. Welcome to the show, Kodi.
Yeah. Yeah.
Welcome, Kodi.
Hi, thank you for having me.
How did your racing career get started?
So it started about when I was 8 years old, when I raced quarter midgets for about 5 years. And when I started, I moved up 4 classes in 4 months. And this in 2025, I started my first year of mini sprints.
Okay. Were you scared when you got behind the wheel of when you got behind the wheel of the race car for the first time? Were you scared to get behind the wheel?
No.
Okay. How much success have you had as a race car driver?
Um, from probably the third year of racing quarter midgets, that's when I started getting first place wins. And my mini sprint, I've gotten second is the highest I've gotten.
Okay. So when you win races, how do you celebrate your victories?
So me and my friends have this tradition that quarter midget started, is if you get your first place win, we like to chase each other with water and dump it on each other.
Okay. Okay. So what are your future goals as a race car driver?
My future goals are to get better, to help kids learn how to drive, and probably get more sponsors.
Okay. Who do you have for sponsors on your racing team?
For my sponsors on my racing team, I have my mom, my dad, Derek Black, Amy Black, my grandpa Bill, my oma and my opa, K-Bar Realty, Sawyer Chassis, K-Ball Motor Oils, Double H Nap Auto Parts, and Taverners Towing.
Okay. And you said you're presently looking for more sponsors. So how does one get a hold of you to sponsor you?
So what we like to do is we make a packet and it explains like my racing stuff, career, and what we're looking for. And so when we go to places, and I'll go in and I'll hand them the packet, tell them about the sponsorships and what it can do, and like different amounts of cash that they can do for us. And then we can get a banner made for them. We can get stickers put on the car, and we just see what they say.
You have a racing page on Facebook?
I have, we have one called Little Fish Dirt Track Racers. And then I have my account, Kodi Waldrop, on Facebook. Both of them are on Facebook. And then I have one on YouTube called KWR Kodi Waldrop Racing.
Okay. So if you'd like to get to know, so ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to get to know Kodi better or sponsor her, reach out to those social media pages that she just mentioned. So where did you come up with your racing number at?
So my Opa, he used to race sprint cars when he was younger, and he had raced 31. Well, I've always looked up to him of racing, and so I decided, you know what, I'll have his number, so I have 31. I just add a K to it for the beginning of my name, so it's 31K.
Okay. Who's your racing hero?
My racing hero will be Kayla Bryson.
Did you ever get to meet her?
When I went to the Tulsa shootout, I got to meet her. I got a shirt signed by her, and I got a picture.
Very cool. So what was it like to meet her?
I was when I first saw her, I was like really shy and like nervous. But then once I got to like meet her, I was like really excited because I've always wanted to meet her.
Okay. Um, what is your home racetrack you race on?
My home racetrack would be Legacy Speedway in Grants and in Aztec.
What is your favorite racetrack you've ever raced on?
It would be the one in Aztec.
All right. So are you pretty good about reading the racetrack?
Huh?
Are you pretty good about reading the racetrack?
Not as much, but when I get out there on the track or if I watch the races, I like watch other people because some cars like to ride high and then some cars like to ride low. So I between to go if try the low side and see what happens, and I try the high, but I mostly ride in the middle.
Okay, you race dirt tracks, all right?
Yes, I race dirt.
Okay, so do you like a wet, heavy track, a dry, dusty track, or right in the center?
Um, in like the middle of a wet and like right in the center.
Okay. What has to be your most favorite victory of your racing career?
My most favorite victory?
Yes.
It would probably be my first year of racing quarter midgets, and I went to Colorado, and I was starting red rookie, but I got moved up to blue rookie when I got there because they're like, "You're too good, you need to go to blue." And I was passing every lap. I would pass about one car, and that was my most favorite one.
Okay. Who's on your racing crew?
It would be my mom, my dad, Derek and Amy Black, and then my Oma and my Opa.
Okay. Do you have a racing nickname?
My nickname, so I have a couple. I have Sandbagger from Quarter Midgets. I have the nickname Trouble. And then for mini sprints, I have thro Send It, and Flipper.
Okay. Who are some of your friends at the racetrack?
Um, it would probably be my friend Chloe and then Connor.
Okay. When you're strapped in your race car getting ready to go on the racetrack, what else gets you psyched up and motivated to go out and do this?
Um, so when I get on the track, when to get me focused, I would think about my lines, and I always think about what spot I go green and how to pass. But when I'm not on the track, but on the next race, I will be on my phone and I watch videos. Like for some reason, if I'm on my phone watching videos before my race, it helps.
Okay.
But when I
What's the
don't, but when I don't, it like makes me all squiggly.
okay, what's the best piece of advice you've gotten as a race car driver?
The best advice I got is if you go when you before you get into a turn, let off the gas a little bit, but then like hit the brake and then slam on the gas to set the car
What kind of advice would you give a new race car driver?
up. If I gave advice to another race car driver, I'd probably be like if they're new, I'd probably say the exact same thing I was told to like help
Okay.
them know how to like set the car up for when they're in the turn.
Okay. What are your plans for the 2026 racing season?
For 2026 season, my plans are to keep all four tires on the ground. Try to get one first place and go to the Tulsa shootout.
Okay. Um, all right. What do you like to do for fun outside the racetrack?
For fun, I like to go to round one with my dad, and we'll go play like racing games. And me and him like to try and beat each other.
Okay. All right. So, okay. So, okay. Um, what's your favorite thing about being a race car driver?
My favorite thing is that I get to meet new drivers and like get to know people and like to like tell people how it is to be behind the wheel and race for 6 years now.
Okay. Do you have any crazy racing stories you'd like to share with us?
The craziest race,
Racing story.
my craziest racing story, it would probably be my Tulsa shootout one. So I was running my outlaw class and my car was like really loose and I got
Mhm.
shot up and I hit the wall and my car went 20 feet in the air and then
Wow.
landed on the back rear tire and it pogoed stick my car up and I landed on the fence.
Okay. So is there anybody else you'd like to thank you for helping you get this far in your racing career?
I would like to say thank you to my mom and dad, my Oma and my Opa, Derek and Amy Black, and to all the people that support me.
Okay, so at this portion of the racing show, Kodi, I'd like to turn the mic over to my guest. If you have a couple questions you'd like to ask me, you can ask me a couple questions.
Um, what would you like to sponsor me?
Down the line, maybe, yes. Yeah,
Because I'm always looking for new sponsors.
yeah.
But I think that would be my only question.
Okay, alrighty. So, Kodi, I would like to thank you for being on our racing show tonight, talking to us about your racing career, getting to know you a little bit better. I will have you step out and I will give you a call in just a little bit to thank you, okay?
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you.
Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Kodi Waldrop on our racing show talking to us about her racing career. Go follow her on her social media pages if you'd like to sponsor her or get to know her better. Or if you'd like to sponsor our racing show or be on our racing show, feel free to call us or text us at 712-209-713. Or you can email us at